We're going to begin with joints movements today. Separate the feet about hips width or wider. Shift the weight to the left leg, extend the right out in front, and point the toes and flex the foot back. Spread the toes out. Point them forward. Lift the big toe. Lift the other 4 toes. Shift all the toes around. Circle the ankle. You can always use the chair for support. Circle the ankle the other way. Bring one foot up against the wall. You're going to bring the toes right against the wall and the heel down, and then bend the knee to press the knee into the wall. So toes are up against the wall, heels against the wall, and move the knee towards the wall. So we're stretching out the sole of the foot. Okay, and then bring the toes to the ground. Push, almost like you're doing a ballet pose, like you're up on the toes, and then you're rolling the toes down. And if you have a ball, if you don't have one, that's fine. If you have a ball, bring the ball under the foot and then roll in a toe to heel line. Back and forth. And then move side to side. So from the inner edge to the outer edge. And then find one point in the arch of the foot to really rest some weight. Shift the weight forward into that point and shift back. Shift forward, shift back. I'm just doing that one more time. And then bring the foot to stand, one next to the other. Close the eyes, notice left to right. Opposite side, let's extend the left leg straight, point the toes and flex. Circle the ankle around. Opposite direction. Spread the toes out. Lift just the big toe. Lift all 4 of the other toes. Move all the toes around. Another fun one is to write your name with your feet. And then come up against the wall, place the toes up against the wall, let the heel slide back. So the sole of the foot's on the ground, the toes are against the wall, and then bend the knees to shift the weight forward slightly. Okay, and then come to the tippy toes with that foot. Roll the toes down so that you're stretching the front of the foot, the top of the foot itself. Okay, and then if you have a ball, roll the ball from toes to heel. And then inner to outer edge. You can put as much weight or as little weight in that ball. And then find a nice juicy spot and rest or shift the weight into the foot on the ball. Find another spot. And another. This is really nice, the ball work. You can add it into a phone call, to making dinner. The Toe stretches too. You can do those under your desk. Sometimes I do these kinds of things when I'm getting antsy in a meeting. Move the lower part of my body while trying to stay, present to the head portion. Sometimes our bodies need to move, right, when we're sedentary for a long period of time. Okay, and then putting the ball to the side, placing the feet down, just noticing. Bend at the knees, place the hands on the thighs, circle the knees. You'll feel the shifting of the weight through the feet. Circle the opposite way. Hands to the hips. Separate the feet slightly. Shift the hips to the side, forward, side, back. Think about the belly button and the hips moving. You might find clicking or pressure or tingling. Just make sure it just stays in a comfortable range of motion, not any pain or pinching. This is one I would do sometimes in the morning if I have stiff hips and I'm brushing my teeth. Okay, shifting side to side, back and forward. Okay, taking the arms out to the sides. Separate the fingertips. Lift the shoulders up, drop them down. Lift up, drop down. Up and down. Bending through the elbows if you feel the tension in the shoulders. Reaching through fingertips, reach the fingertips up to the ceiling, down to the floor. Up to the ceiling, down to the floor. A few more times. Up to the ceiling and really spread them out. Breathe. Down to the floor. Thumbs inside, fingers around, circle the wrists. And circle the opposite way. Flip the palms open, fingertips to shoulders, and back out. Fingertips to the shoulders. Here we're going to circle the arms in the shoulder socket. Try to join the elbows together at the chest. Opposite way. Bring the arms together, newspaper arms. So here you want the elbows in line with the shoulders. So first our newspaper arms, we're joining the inner edges of the forearms. Then bring the palms together. Then cross the elbows, so right inside of the left elbow. Do not rotate the wrists and bring the wrists, the palms together. Other side, untwisting. The hands meet one another, palm to palm. Cross the left elbow inside of the right. Cross the wrists without rotating them. Breathe. And then release. Notice the new heat in the shoulders and the upper back. New blood flow in the hands and the arms. Okay, next, neck. So we're going to drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Or in my case, I'm doing left. And then the opposite way. Bending once again each side, taking 2 deep, long breaths. And the last side. Head to center, turning to look over the right shoulder. Turning to look over the left shoulder. Look over right. Look over left. Head to center, drop chin to chest. Lift chin up, dropping the head back. Draw the jaw up to the ceiling. Chin back down to chest. Head drops back, chin lifts to ceiling. Come back to the center. Notice any changes by letting the eyes close. Remove the glasses or anything else on the face. Rub the palms together vigorously. When you feel warmth between the palms, cup them over the eyes. Let the heat relax the face. Pull the hands away from the face and blink to look into the palms. Touch the fingertips to the eyebrows, rolling from the center of the eyebrows out to the edges near the temples, rubbing the temples in circles. Fingertips to the center of the eyebrows, pressing to the outer edges of the eyebrows and circling at the temples. Now moving to the forehead, center of the forehead out to the edges, center of forehead out to edges, moving up the forehead to the hairline, or just up the scalp, and then rubbing at the temples in circles, down the sides of the face, down to the jaw and the chin, squeezing the cheeks together and blowing through the lips to relax the lips. And let the tongue drop to the bottom of the mouth. Close the ears and make a humming sound, like the sound of M, and listen to it in the head. Fingers are pressing lightly in the ears, making one more out breath with a humming sound. And then letting the eyes close, the hands rest in the lap, and just noticing any changes here. And thank you for practicing this joints movement exercise with me. And hopefully we'll see you in the next video.